Hey champions, Arian, Tyson here. Feel free to like, comment, or share this video. We're coming back at you with video 6 of this 7-part video series discussing the 7 characteristics of having a winning mindset. If you haven't caught the first 5 videos, feel free to go back and check those videos out so you can find out what the first 5 characteristics are. And for those of you that have been following along, let me just take time out to say thank you for your support, for your words of encouragement, for your comments, for your insight. And we're just going to dive in. But of course, you know, I give a recap of what the first 5 characteristics are, what I talked about in the previous video. So in video 1, we talked about how the first characteristic is you have to have a high level of integrity. And then in video 2, we discussed the importance of having a servant's heart. Video 3 discussed having a clear vision. Video 4 talked about having focus, being focused. And in video 5, we discussed the importance of being consistent. In video 6 today, we're going to discuss why it is important to be empowering and inspiring. That is a huge characteristic that you must have when it comes to having a winning mindset. Here's why I say this. When you embark on something new, something where results are not guaranteed, you know, because too many people, they want security. They look for security. They look for something that's easy. But when you do something unconventional, so to speak, you're not going to get conventional results. You can't do something unconventional and expect conventional results. It doesn't work like that. And so in the process of having and developing a winning mindset, you have to realize that you must get unconventional results by doing something unconventional. And in the process of that, people are afraid to step out and do what is unconventional because they have been disappointed, because they have been let down, because they have been told that they are not going to amount to anything, or they're not going to succeed, or they're not going to be successful. They've been told that at one point in their life, or they have started out doing something and it failed miserably. And so that's why it is important to not only show a little tough love, but you have to be inspiring. You have to be empowering, because too many people have gone through life being disempowered. And people don't understand the importance of that. You have to have this mindset that when it all boils down to it, you have to get around people who are going to encourage you to go on when you feel like giving up. You're going to have to get around people that are not going to feed you some negative garbage. Okay, they're going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, but they're also going to help you find a solution. See, people are quick to point out the problem, but they're not quick to offer a solution. And that's the problem. And so when you find yourself in a position or in a situation where all people are doing is pointing out problems, pointing out what you're not doing, pointing out the stuff that you failed at, or the stuff that you're struggling at, but they're not offering a solution, that's a problem. But when you get around people that will actually encourage you and offer you a solution, you will feel empowered. You will feel inspired to go out there and do it. And then not only that, another way that you inspire and empower other people is to be able to tell your story. And I'm a firm believer that there is power in your story, and nobody could tell your story better than you. You don't have to be the greatest orator. You don't have to be the greatest speaker. But when it comes to something that you've dealt with, something where only you went through it, where, you know, mommy wasn't around to help you, where daddy wasn't around to help you, where your friends weren't around to help you, and all you had to do was depend on whoever you believe in and your own strength, and you're able to tell that story. You mean to tell me that you don't think that somebody's going to be inspired and empowered by that because you were able to come out of it? You give them the courage and you give them the strength to soldier on, because here's the thing. You let them know that if I could go through this, and this, and come out in this manner and succeed in this manner, then you can too. Because whether you believe it or not, there is somebody going through something worse than you are. Somebody. And the thing is, you may actually know the person that's going through something worse than you. And you might not know the person personally that's going through something worse than you. So you have to empower people. You have to inspire people to let them know that it is not about the sprint. It is about the marathon. You have to inspire them to keep going, because it's easy for people to lose focus when they see other people succeeding and they're not yet. That's the importance of having a winning mindset. So I'm gonna wrap this up. If you got value from this, feel free to like, comment, or share this video. If you're not already following me or subscribing to me on my YouTube channel, feel free to do so as well. We got one more video in this series, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. In life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. I'll talk to you on video 7. Peace.